Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel and a question about the telemetry of Windows 11. We've talked about it a long time ago, pretty much in the beginnings of Windows 11. And the question that came today is because someone was saying that a friend of his told him that Windows 11 gathers even more data than Windows 10 does, and that the telemetry should be at the minimum, and to go and tweak the registry to even remove complete telemetry from Windows 11. And he wanted to know what I think about it. So there is no reason to think Windows 11 is sending more telemetry than Windows 10. I think a lot of the hype about the telemetry and the information sent out is really overblown. It's, there's telemetry being sent out, yes, and yes, there should be an on-off switch for it, but it's a big chunk of it is part of what Microsoft wants to do to try to get as much information as possible to fix Windows, see what could be wrong. The problem is, and I'm going to go here to the privacy and security in the settings, and you'll see that telemetry is here in the diagnostics and feedback set. Now, if you leave this one on, this is the one that's here, you're sending the maximum amount of telemetry possible. Now, this is an insider program Windows, so I can't really turn it off and stay in the insider program. So on this machine, it has to be on. But on a standard Windows 11 operating system, you can safely turn this off. That will lower the amount of data being sent out, absolutely. A lot of people think these switches do nothing. They do something. If they do nothing, Microsoft would be in big trouble, and some people would see and know that it actually does nothing. It's we got to be careful because a lot of people think, well, we don't know what they do. Some people do that all day long. Just observe if whatever switch, whatever telemetry option that can be on or off does something, and if it's off, does it really turn off? And so, we would know if it would be fake switches. They're not fake switches. And, already Microsoft is like on the edge in terms of privacy security for a lot of people. It's not time to do worse. That's for sure. Now, when you switch this off, you do not switch it off completely. You only switch off the optional diagnostics. The main required diagnostics data is still being sent out. Is the information sent from here more than Windows 10? There's no proof to that at all. And I would say it's probably the same amount of information that comes out of 10 and 11. A lot of the negativity about this, once again, goes with a lot of people just, saying whatever they want to make sure that they are negative about Windows 11 for a simple reason. A lot of people are mad at the minimum requirements. And that we have to be careful. As for the data itself, the way it's sent out, Microsoft says it's anonymized, so it's tagged with an ID, a Windows ID of some sort, but that ID cannot be traced back to your PC. It's an anonymous pack of data from a machine somewhere on the internet. The only thing that could identify you is the optional data here. This one, and they do say it, if your computer crashes, a screenshot of RAM could technically also scoop up some information that would link you specifically to the error and the machine. But if this one is off, the information in the diagnostics data here is anonymized. So they will see what's happening with a machine on the internet. They can't trace it back to you. It's really just a anonymized ID that doesn't have any information coming back to your account or to you personally. But for the rest, yes, I agree with everybody that says there should be a switch that turns it off completely. They should actually provide that. Honestly, the amount of people that would turn it off is not that high. Those that are enthusiasts would probably do it. But the majority of people don't even know that. Majority of people don't even, know that Microsoft Windows is sending tons of information to test and to see how it works. And frankly, I never really cared that much about it because I don't agree with what people say that, oh, Microsoft is so bad with the data and sending to the governments, and there's nothing like that happening. And the thing is, it's as worse on an iPhone and on an Android phone. And stop thinking that if you anonymize your iPhone with all the switches that Apple puts, there's no tracking. That is not the case. So, if you have an Android phone and you use your phone everywhere, you're being tracked. It's even worse than what Windows would do. So, I think there's a limit where we got to be careful. But like I said, an on-off switch, a complete on-off switch, would not be a bad idea, but I don't think Microsoft will go there. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.